Hello everyone. We're back after a little bit of a break. Obviously the world is sort of upside down with everything that's going on, and I hope you guys are safe and well. But we got to keep the train going, and of course if you're stuck at your house, what else than to view the YouTube videos and learn more about BC, right? What else is there to do? So today I'm actually going to start a little series on what was new in release 1 of this year, 2020, and just picking out the most interesting parts. And one thing that struck me right out of the get-go is the resources. You can actually buy resources now in release 1 2020. So this is something that we always filled in the gaps back in the days. Why not be able to buy resources? So one of the first things you just programmed in there. But now, finally, 2020, what is it? 30 some years later, Microsoft actually plugs it into the application. So what is that really? So what you can do is you can put a PO in the system, and you can, on the line, you can put a resource. And then, whatever that is, let's say if it's a person, so it's Peter for quantity 10, and the unit of measure is hours. And then let's say it's $5 or $15. So you're buying Peter for 15 hours, you're putting it on a PO, and you're receiving and invoicing that. So you now owe for his labor. This was not possible in previous versions. You could not use resource. You could sell resource. You could use resource on a job, but you could not purchase resource, which to me made no sense. Why not? But now we can. So let's take a look at that in the system. So like I said before, we are going over the release wave 1 Business Central 2020. Catching up because we just got back on the boat, getting on with these videos, and now I'm sort of picking off the best things that are in release wave 1, and then I'll get into release wave 2. So as we talked about, we are going to now take a look at how to receive or purchase resources. So it's pretty simple. I'm just going to go into a purchase order and create a new one. We're going to create a purchase order to Progressive Home Furnishings, and over here in type I'm going to look up a resource. Now if you're creating sales orders, you might have seen this on a sales order, but the thing is, this was not available on a purchase order. You could not buy resources. And this hasn't been available for the longest time. And as a matter of fact, this is something that we have often created as an extension for Business Central or a modification for the nav. So if I go in here, hit resource, I can actually buy the time of Mark Hansen. So let's say that's 8 hours. I just purchased 8 hours at $45. I put in the invoice code for Progressive, so basically I'm hiring Mark Hansen from Progressive Home Furnishing for 8 hours at $45 per hour. And then I just go into posting, post this, receive an invoice, and now it's done. So I actually purchased a resource. Amazing, absolutely amazing. All right, so if I go into resources, and take a look at that, go into Mark. I want to see how this actually hit. So if I go into navigate, actually, let's go here, resource, and what we want to look for is the actual history, ledger entries. Yes. I want to see my action here. So we can see that we actually purchased 8 hours, and so it comes in as type purchase. Usually there was only usage and sale here. You could use it onto a job and you can sell it, but now you can actually purchase it. So this is really great. Actually, you can purchase it and attach it to a job, which is probably what most people want to do. So this is a pretty big piece for Microsoft to fill in, or big hole to fill in. And it was a long time coming. So thank you very much.